it happened 3 months after my daughter Phyllis was born, that Charlie had developed cataract in his right eye at a very early age. Of course, his left eye was totally, he had a retina detachment, so that was out totally. But the right eye, the doctors, when they did the cataract operation in Lions Club, they told me that his nerves were very weak and he shouldn't carry weight and all that stuff. But due to unavoidable circumstances, he had to do it, which after that he at that moment found that the nerve had detached. And then we went back to the hospital and they told us that you can't do, nothing can be done. But I was very curious to know why. But I took him to maybe 5 hospitals, and everybody just told me nothing can be done. Then I took him and went to Coimbatore because I was working for an ad agency, and we were doing ads for Lotus Eye Hospital. So I took him there, and then right through the tests, the doctors took me with him, and then they told me what was the problem, that the nerves in the eye, like slowly, I think it was burst, like blood, like it was like blood clots, and you can't do anything about it. So at that time we had must be 20%, yeah, 20% sight, she told me, and she said after 5 years, if it's still the same, it's a miracle. Then he started developing hypertension. Then I think after about 4 or 5 years, we found out he had diabetes. I actually wanted to be a total housewife, taking care of the kids, when they come from school, I must make something for them to eat and take care of their studies and all that stuff, but it totally turned opposite. We had a very hard time after that, with him not going to work, and I had to go to work. The children were very small.
How old was he?
Some elder girl, she was 1 year old, and of course younger one was 3 months. So I had to go to work. 2010, he had, one day early morning he had pain in his chest, and I didn't know what to do, so I just called his brother and his brother's wife, and I said, in the night actually, yeah, in the night he had, and when I had called them, they said, just take him down to there's a hospital down near our place, that place where we are staying, Patwaka. He said take him there. When I took him there, they said it was gas. So we walked the streets to find out, to get Gelusil to give him, and in the morning it didn't go, so I took him to Stanley Hospital, a very sad hospital. I took him there, he was in the ICU for 2 days, they did the angiogram, and they said the picture was not clear, so they couldn't give me the report. After that I went 2-3 times to the hospital asking for the report, but they just told me the same thing, the picture is not clear, so we cannot give you the report. So I was under the impression that he was only hypertension and diabetic and he had no heart ailment. But they gave him that small little tablet, and said whenever he gets pain, put it under his tongue. And I didn't know, actually, I didn't find out what was the tablet for. I think it was a part of my fault also, because I didn't find out. If I had to find out, I would have known that he was having a heart problem. After that, only now, when he used to sit at the table and have his food also, he was getting chest pain, he couldn't eat. So every time he had chest pain, I'd bring the tablet and shove it under his tongue. And it will subside, then he'll eat little and he'll get up. Then my sister-in-law, because she works for Dr. Vijay Shankar, Apollo Hospital, he's a very good heart specialist, and he told, so as soon as she told me the symptoms, he said he's having a problem with his arteries, just go do an angiogram. So we did the angiogram and found he had 7 blocks. I was literally shocked when the doctor called and made me sit with him and look at that TV. To me, it was just blank. I just couldn't see his heart pumping, the arteries, nothing. It was just blank, very light movement. And they said anytime anything can happen. we asked Dr. Vijay Shankar to recommend to GH because we can't afford so much. Because every hospital I took him to, they asked for cash in lakhs. And I was like literally sitting and crying, wondering what is going to happen the next moment because I don't have the money to do it. And it took quite a while till that then the doctor gave the recommendation and we went to GH.
When the doctor said there was nothing they can do, the 5 hospitals you've been to, what was going through your mind?
I was very curious, like why can't they do anything about it? What is it that they cannot do? Like what is the major thing that's gone wrong in his eye that they cannot do anything about it? And I was wanting to find out, so that is why I took that step of going there. And I was happy when the doctors told me the reason why. Because if they had to explain to us the situation and tell us exactly what the problem was, I think I could have done something earlier to prevent it going so far. Actually, physiotherapy we did was only because they told us that if you do the physiotherapy, he'll become okay, but not fully okay. Like a certain limit, he will be okay, but not more than that. But I was prepared, like okay, anything, something will do, but he has to become okay. But I never ever thought of Kempo. Until my friend told me that this Max is there, he's my friend, he's a very nice guy and he's from Shorinji Kempo. So I at that time when he told me, I said, okay, let me give it a try. But it was positive. And we are very happy.
What was your impression? What of both of your impressions of Max?
Oh, he was very good, yes. Actually, when he called me, he spoke every bit like my friend, like our friend Keith Long. So the moment he spoke, that itself, sort of clicked. Because I knew that, okay, if he is so, see, it's not only to do with the therapy, it is also to do with being like a person being more friendly with the patient. And to see how the patient both have to mingle together. The first day itself when Max started with Charlie, I knew that Charlie was going to be okay. The way he handled Charlie and the way Charlie was gelling together with Max to do the exercise. Like Charlie never, whatever Max told him to do, he never said a no. Normally he'll say, no, I'm having pain or something like that. Even when the physiotherapy doctors used to, he'll say, no, I'm having pain, that's enough. Like, but with Max, he was just cool. He never said anything like that.
In terms of physically what Charlie was able to do with the physiotherapist and with Max, what was the difference?
Vast difference. With the physiotherapist, I think even till today, he would never have been able to move around normally. But now we are happy he's moving around. After Max had started with Charlie's treatment and he got a bit busy because he was publishing a book. So he brought Freddie and introduced Freddie to Charlie, and Freddie started taking over. And when I went to the hospital last Tuesday, the doctor did an ECG and they did echo. And when I asked him like how was his progress, so he said his heart rate is pumping 60% and there's no other problem at all, he is fine. So I was totally excited and so happy. That itself is a lot of proof that Shorinji Kempo is.
One more question in terms of the diabetic side of it. When was the last diabetic check done?
I keep checking it every day at home
Good.
to keep a track on the sugar.
has there been any change since the treatment
Yes,
started?
yes. It's actually most often it's under control. Like very rarely it goes a little high, but otherwise it's like under control. But previously it was not like that. It was always on the higher side. And he used to only swallow tablets to bring it down. But now, no, he doesn't take his tablets. Without his tablets, he's fine.
And Charlie's all ready to take a guitar and start strumming Suzanne.
Oh, yes. My back problem, actually I have a lumbar problem in between L4 and L5. The disc is bulging and it was pressing on my nerves and I couldn't walk for some time. So I went to Portugal and I took treatment, basically just a massage they do on the back and all that. But still I was having slight numbness and a little pain. So Freddie taught me exercise, and after I started doing the exercise every day, I feel a lot better, I feel lighter, and I have no problem now.
Very nice. Very nice. How long have you been doing the exercises?
This lumbar problem I've been having it for more than a year, and only now I'm feeling okay.
And the treatment with Freddie, how long has this been?
Treatment with Freddie is from the time I started recharge. 2 months, no, Fred? Yeah. And Charlie's speech is improved. He become more clear in his face, and his memory is up to the mark.
Is he smiling more?
Yes.
Yeah, he's smiling more.
Do you smile more? Yes. Previously we had no hope in life, but after Freddie and Max treating Charlie, we have hope that our lives will be better. And the main thing is that they are doing it for us totally complimentary. So it's a big help for us as well.
What has the reaction been from your daughters?
They are very happy with the progress, and they can't believe that their father is moving literally now from a total bedridden stage to come back to this stage after 10 months is a real miracle. And it is only for the past 2 months after Freddie and Max have come and treated Charlie that we have so much of hope.
Before now he used to sit like this, he used to fall back. So now he's relaxed, he got back straight. It's perfectly alright now. Nobody can see his heart patient.
It's very simple actually. We'll recommend anybody to go to Shorinji Kempo for treatment because it's very simple, it's painless and it's effective.